Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Channel. We're really happy to see you here again. If you're new, I'm Anne, and before we begin, don't forget to click the subscribe button and give this video a like. It helps our channel so much and lets us keep making English lessons for you.
And I'm Max. We are your hosts here on Easy English Channel, and we're excited to help you learn natural English through simple conversations. If you enjoy learning with us, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Today we prepared something warm, friendly, and very easy to use in your everyday conversations. Something everyone loves talking about.
That's right. Today's topic is how to talk about your best moments in English. We're going to share stories, give examples, teach vocabulary, and just have a nice chat together.
I love this topic. People talk a lot about problems, but today we'll talk about good things, big and small.
So, Anne, before we dive into our stories, how are you today?
Honestly, I feel great today. The weather is soft and warm. I slept well, and I even had time to stretch a little this morning. I feel relaxed.
That sounds wonderful. I feel good too. A little tired, but in a happy way. You know that feeling when you've done a lot, but you still have energy?
Yes, I know that feeling. Did something nice happen to you today?
Something small and pleasant, yes. On my way here, I stopped at a little bakery near the studio. It's called Mellow Crust. And the baker, Mr. Rowan, gave me a warm cinnamon roll for free. He said, "You always smile when you walk in, so today this one is on me."
Oh, that is such a sweet moment. Small kindnesses like that can make your whole morning brighter.
Exactly. And what about you, Anne? Anything special today?
Yes, this morning, my dog, her name is Pepper, did something adorable. She brought me her toy, sat down, looked up at me, and sneezed 3 times in a row. It made me laugh so much. A very small moment, but it put me in a good mood.
Pepper. That's a very cute name.
She's a very cute dog. White fur, big fluffy tail, and always full of energy. She loves running in circles for no reason.
Animals really do bring a lot of happiness. So today, we're both starting with great moods. And that's perfect because our topic is happy moments.
Yes. So let's begin. Max, what's a happy moment for you from this week?
Let me think for a second.
Take your time.
Okay, I've got it. 2 days ago, I finished editing a big video project for Easy English Channel, the one about describing your morning routine in English. It took many long hours, lots of coffee, and a bit of stress. But when I finally exported the final version, I felt really good.
Oh, yes. That project was huge. You looked tired, but proud when you showed it to me.
Exactly. The key word is proud. It means you feel good about something you achieved.
Right. Proud is a positive feeling when you worked hard and succeeded. For example, I'm proud of my students, or I'm proud that I finished my homework.
Yes, and finishing that video was a real achievement, something difficult that you complete successfully.
So, your happy moment came from work. That's nice. Sometimes work can be stressful, but sometimes it gives us really happy feelings.
Absolutely. What about you, Anne? Happy moment from this week?
Mine is also simple. 2 nights ago, after finishing my lessons, I made myself a cup of tea, jasmine tea, and for some reason it came out absolutely perfect. The smell was delicate, the taste was smooth, and the warmth felt relaxing. It was such a tiny thing, but I sat on the couch and thought, wow, this is really nice.
I love that. A tiny moment, but very real. What word would you use for tea with little bubbles on top?
Oh, yes. Frothy. Frothy means full of small bubbles, like the top of a latte or cappuccino.
So your tea wasn't frothy, but it was perfect.
Exactly. A tiny, perfect moment.
It's important to appreciate those. Happy moments don't always have to be big events.
True. And speaking of big events, Max, can you tell us about a big happy moment from your life?
Sure, one very big happy moment for me was the first time I visited Edinburgh. It happened 3 years ago. I had always dreamed of going to Scotland, and finally it happened.
Wow, Edinburgh. That city looks magical in pictures.
It is. I remember walking around the old town, looking up at the castle on the hill. The air was cool, the sky was bright, and everything looked exactly like I imagined. Maybe even better. It felt like stepping into a storybook.
Did you take a lot of photos?
Oh, yes. Maybe not 100, but close. From the bridge, from the park, from the tiny side streets, I tried to capture everything.
And how did you feel in that moment?
It felt like a dream come true, something you wanted for a long time and finally experienced.
Beautiful phrase. Let's highlight it. A dream come true.
Your turn, Anne. Tell us a big happy moment from your life.
Okay. A big happy moment for me was when I finally completed my first marathon. I trained for months, woke up early, ran in the rain, ran in the cold, and I almost gave up several times. But on the day of the race, when I crossed the finish line and heard people cheering, I felt, I don't even know how to describe it. Free, light, happy, proud.
That sounds amazing. And that is definitely an achievement.
Yes, the perfect example of an achievement, something that took effort and time.
I love that story.
Thank you. And now let's move on to another source of happiness, food.
Yes, food always makes people happy. For me, there's a special dish that always brings joy. Mushroom soup from a small restaurant I go to sometimes. The place is called Silver Ladle, and their soup tastes like comfort.
Comfort soup. I love it. And for me, I'd say fresh strawberries make me instantly happy. Their smell brings childhood memories.
Food really is magic.
Yes. And music, too. When my favorite song comes on, I instantly feel lighter.
Same here. My favorite happy song is Golden Skies by a band called The Shorelines. Whenever it plays, I start tapping my feet.
I should listen to it.
You should. It always makes me smile.
Speaking of smiles, a smile is not just an expression, it's a feeling.
Yes, and it's also one of our vocabulary words today.
Before we continue with new happy moments, let's talk a little more about smiling. A smile is simple, but it can change the whole mood of a day. When you smile at someone, even a stranger, they often smile back.
Yes, it's like a chain reaction. One smile creates another. And in English, we can say, that made me smile, or I couldn't stop smiling. These expressions are perfect for describing small happy moments.
Exactly. So now let's move to happy moments connected to other people, friends, family, colleagues. Sharing happiness is an important skill in English.
Right. For example, when someone tells you good news, you can respond with, I'm so happy for you. That's wonderful. Congratulations.
Let's practice a real example. Do you remember when our colleague, Nora, got promoted?
Oh, yes, she became project manager for the first time.
Exactly. I remember she told us the news in the hallway. I said, Nora, congratulations! You worked so hard. I'm really happy for you.
And she smiled and said she was excited and nervous at the same time. Great moment.
Yes, encouraging someone is also a happy moment. When we celebrate someone else's success, it brings happiness to us as well.
True. And what about your family, Anne? Did anyone share good news recently?
Actually, yes. My cousin Leo told me last month that he opened a small art studio. He paints landscapes, and he finally found a place to show his work.
That's fantastic. What did you say to him?
I said, "Wow, Leo, I'm proud of you. Opening a studio is a huge achievement."
Great phrase. I'm proud of you is something many learners forget, but it's very useful.
Okay, Max, your turn. Any happy news from your friends?
Yes. My friend Mira adopted a cat last week. She sent me a photo of the kitten, small, gray, with huge ears, and she said his name is Nimbus.
Nimbus, that is adorable. What did you respond?
I wrote, "Congratulations on your new little friend. I'm so happy for you both." And she sent back a picture of Nimbus sleeping in a shoe.
Animals again. We always come back to animals. They bring so much joy.
Definitely. And now I want to talk about another kind of happiness, remembering good memories.
Ah, yes, nostalgia. Thinking about things that brought us joy in the past.
For example, when I was a child, my father used to take me fishing near a small lake. We didn't always catch anything, but the quiet water, the smell of the pine trees, it always made me happy.
Beautiful image. For me, one happy childhood memory is baking cookies with my grandmother. She always let me decorate them with colorful sugar crystals. I felt like a great chef.
See, remembering these moments makes us smile now. Memories are powerful, happy moments.
Yes, and this leads to a useful phrase. It brings back good memories. If something reminds you of a happy moment from the past, you can use this sentence.
For example, this song brings back good memories. Or, this smell brings back good memories of my grandmother's kitchen.
Exactly. Very natural English.
Okay, let's change the topic a bit and talk about our everyday routine. Sometimes our daily activities can also bring happiness. Even boring things can feel nice.
Yes, like doing laundry while listening to music, or cleaning your desk and seeing everything shiny and organized. For me, a clean space is a happy moment.
I agree. Do you know what my happy routine moment is? When I walk into the studio early in the morning and I'm the first one there. It's quiet, the lights are soft, and I feel like I have the whole world to myself.
That's a beautiful moment. And it's true. Happy moments don't need to be dramatic. They can be peaceful.
Another routine moment that makes me happy is preparing breakfast. I like cutting vegetables for an omelet or making toast with avocado. The simple act of cooking in the morning makes me calm.
Morning rituals are important. And for me, I love watering my plants. I have a fern named Puffy and a cactus named Arrow. When I see new leaves growing, I feel proud, like I'm doing something right.
You're a plant mom.
Yes, I guess I am.
Now, let's shift to work-related happiness. Working on Easy English Channel brings us a lot of joy, but also challenges.
True. For example, preparing long lessons can be difficult. Sometimes we research for hours, but the moment we finish recording a good episode, I feel relieved.
Great vocabulary word. Relieved.
Relieved means you feel better after something stressful or difficult is finished. For example, I felt relieved after finishing my exam. Or, she felt relieved when she found her lost keys.
Or, I felt relieved when our internet connection finally worked again.
Oh yes, technical problems are always stressful. But in the end, working with our team always brings us happiness. Speaking of the team, we should talk about our colleagues.
Yes, we have a wonderful team behind the camera. There's Helen, who edits our scripts. There's Marco, who takes care of sound. And there's Leela, our graphic designer.
Right. And last week, Leela brought us homemade muffins, blueberry muffins. That made my whole day.
They were delicious. And it was a simple moment of kindness that made all of us feel appreciated.
Yes. And we should talk about reacting to kindness in English. You can say, "That's so kind of you," or You made my day, or thank you. That means a lot.
Perfect expressions. Now let's move into a little English mini lesson. We'll explain some vocabulary connected to happy moments. But we'll rephrase everything in a new way to keep it original.
Let's start with the word proud again. Proud means you feel satisfied with something you or someone else did. You have a warm feeling inside because of success.
For example, I'm proud of my sister for learning to play the guitar.
Second word, achievement. An achievement is a goal you reached through hard work, something you completed even though it wasn't easy.
Example, finishing a 5-kilometer run was an achievement for me.
Third phrase, dream come true. This is used for something very special, a long-term wish that finally becomes real.
Like, visiting Japan was a dream come true for me.
Fourth word, celebrate. To celebrate means to do something special when you have a happy event. You enjoy the moment in a special way.
You can celebrate a birthday, a promotion, or even small successes.
And the last word, smile. A smile can be a noun or a verb. When you smile, you show happiness with your face. A smile can make others feel better too.
Now that we have our vocabulary, let's continue our dialogue with even more stories.
Yes, because we still have to talk about comparing professions, daily life details, and more personal stories.
Let's go.
Max, let's shift gears a little and talk about different professions. People in different jobs have different types of happy moments.
Absolutely. For example, teachers often feel happy when their students finally understand a difficult topic. That moment when a student says, "Oh, now I get it," that can make a teacher's whole day.
Yes, and doctors might feel happy when their patient recovers. Chefs feel happy when customers enjoy their food. Artists feel happy when they finish a painting they're proud of.
And what about us? And what's a happy moment in our job here on Easy English Channel?
For me, one of the happiest moments is when viewers write in the comments, "I finally understood this topic," or "This video helped me speak more confidently." That makes me feel grateful and proud.
Same for me. I also feel happy when we record a long, complicated lesson and everything flows naturally. No mistakes, no interruptions, just good energy.
Yes, those are the best days in the studio. But sometimes happy moments happen even in stressful situations. Do you remember when the lights turned off during our recording?
Oh, wow, yes. We were in the middle of a sentence and suddenly everything went dark.
We couldn't stop laughing. It took us 10 minutes to calm down.
True. And our colleague Marco fixed everything quickly. Then we continued recording and the rest of the session went perfectly.
That's a good example of finding joy, even on chaotic days.
Speaking of colleagues, let's talk about them more. Working with people you like always creates more happy moments.
Definitely. For example, Helen. She's so calm and patient. Every time I send her a messy script full of changes, she says, "No problem at all." And she means it.
Yes, she always brings good energy. And Marco, well, he always makes silly jokes during sound check.
"Say something for the microphone," he says. And you always answer, "I love sandwiches."
It's my tradition.
You are our sandwich ambassador.
Thank you. I take that title seriously.
And Leela, she always brings creativity. Her graphics make our lessons more fun. When she shows us a new design, I often say, "Wow, that's beautiful," because it really is.
So our team gives us many happy moments too.
Yes. Now, let's talk more about the vocabulary we promised. We already discussed proud, achievement, dream come true, celebrate, smile, but let's give them new examples and deeper explanations.
Good idea. Let's begin.
Proud. This word describes a warm feeling you have when something positive happens because of effort. You can be proud of yourself or someone else.
Example, I'm proud of my brother for learning to swim. Or, I felt proud after finishing my first book.
Next word, achievement. Achievements can be big or small. They're things you completed that required effort.
Examples, finishing a project, learning a new skill, cleaning your room after a week of chaos, saving money for something important.
Third phrase, dream come true. A dream come true is not something small. It's usually something you imagined for a long time.
For example, traveling abroad was a dream come true, or meeting my favorite author felt like a dream come true.
Fourth word, celebrate. Celebration doesn't have to be a party. It can be something simple.
Examples. We celebrated by having ice cream. Or, I celebrated finishing my exam by watching my favorite movie.
And finally, smile. A smile can be soft, big, shy, bright, but it always shows happiness.
If you say, it put a smile on my face, it means something made you feel good.
Perfect. Now that we've covered vocabulary again, let's continue with more topics, like our daily routines and how they bring small, happy moments.
Yes, let's go deeper into daily life.
Max, what is one thing you do every morning that makes you feel good?
I stretch for 5 minutes. Just simple stretching. Neck, shoulders, back. It wakes me up and makes me feel ready for the day.
Nice. I love that too. For me, my happy morning habit is opening the curtains. I love how daylight fills the room. It makes me feel refreshed.
Yes, natural light is powerful. And how about your evenings?
In the evening, I like to prepare my things for the next day. Put my clothes out, check my schedule, choose what I'll pack in my bag. It helps me feel calm.
And that calmness is a happy moment.
Exactly. And what about you in the evening?
I enjoy making a small playlist for the next day. 3 or 4 songs that I know will put me in a good mood. Music is a big source of happiness for me.
I love that idea. It's like preparing happiness in advance.
Yes, everyone should try it.
Let's move to another topic, talking about hobbies that bring happiness.
Okay, my hobby is sketching. I'm not a great artist, but drawing simple things like trees, cups, shoes makes me feel peaceful. It's a relaxing, happy moment.
I didn't know that. Show me your drawings sometime.
Maybe, if I'm brave.
For me, my happy hobby is baking. I like mixing ingredients, waiting for the smell of something warm and sweet, and then sharing the cookies or cake with friends or neighbors.
Yes, I know, your lemon cookies are incredible.
Thank you. Baking is like therapy for me.
So, hobbies also bring daily happiness.
And now, let's teach our viewers some useful sentence structures to talk about happy moments.
Good idea. For example, I felt happy when I finished my report.
It made me smile when... It made me smile when my friend sent me a funny picture.
It was a happy moment because I learned something new.
I was proud of... I was proud of my sister for practicing every day.
I celebrated by ordering my favorite dessert.
Great examples.
Now let's play a small game, like in the original example, but completely new words and new memories.
Yes, we'll call it Happy Word Game Part 2.
I say a word, and you describe a happy memory connected to it.
I'm ready.
The first word is mountain.
Mountain. Okay. A happy moment was when I climbed a small mountain near my hometown with my friends. At the top, we saw the whole valley and the sunset. It felt peaceful and magical.
That sounds wonderful. My turn now. Give me a word.
The word is coffee shop.
Coffee shop. All right. I remember a rainy afternoon when I was traveling alone. I went into a small coffee shop called Warm Lantern, and the owner recommended a ginger latte. I sat by the window, listened to the rain, and read a book. It was one of the coziest moments of my life.
That sounds perfect. Okay, next word for you, bicycle.
Oh, a happy memory. When I was little, my uncle taught me how to ride a bicycle. I kept falling, but when I finally rode all the way down the street without help, I felt like I was flying. I was so proud.
Great! And now your turn to give me a word.
The word is snow.
Snow. Okay. A happy moment for me was building a snowman with Pepper last winter. Well, I built it. Pepper just barked at it and stole the carrot nose. I couldn't stop laughing.
Pepper is a thief.
A cute thief.
This game is great. It helps us remember more happy moments.
And it gives the viewers more examples of natural English.
Exactly. And now we should move on to another part of our conversation, how helping others creates happiness.
100%. Helping someone, even in a small way, can make your day better.
For example, last week, I helped my elderly neighbor, Mrs. Rivers, carry her groceries upstairs. She smiled and said, "You were very kind." And honestly, that smile stayed in my mind all day.
That is a perfect example of sharing happiness. For me, a recent moment was helping my friend Olivia prepare for her job interview. We practiced questions, and she got the job. She texted me, "I got it," and I felt genuinely thrilled.
Wonderful. So helping creates double happiness for them and for you.
Yes, it's like happiness grows when you share it.
A circle of happiness.
Exactly.
And I think we've almost reached the final part of our episode. But before we finish, let's talk about one more important topic, happy moments connected to learning.
Yes, learning something new always brings a special type of joy. It's not always easy, but when you finally understand something, that feeling is priceless.
For example, when someone learns their first sentence in a new language, they often smile without even noticing.
Exactly. And many of our viewers experience those moments while learning English. Maybe they understand a grammar rule, or they watch a movie without subtitles for the first time.
Or they have a conversation with someone in English and realize, wow, I did it.
And those moments, those small victories, make the learning journey enjoyable.
I also want to say something to our viewers personally. If you're watching this video right now, you're already doing something positive for your language skills. You should be proud of yourself.
Absolutely. Learning a language is a long journey, and every step counts.
Now, before we finish, let's quickly review the vocabulary one more time, but in a simple, calm way.
Yes, a final review. Proud, feeling good about something you or someone else did. Achievement, something positive you completed after effort. Dream come true, a big wish that finally becomes real. Celebrate, do something special because something good happened. Smile, the expression on your face when you feel happy.
Great. And now let's give our viewers a small challenge.
Yes, we want you to write in the comments, one happy moment I had recently was. Describe it in 1 or 2 sentences.
It can be something big or small, finishing a project, talking to a friend, eating something delicious, visiting someone, enjoying nature, anything.
Sharing happy moments spreads positivity.
Exactly. And your comment might inspire someone else to remember their own happy moment.
Before we say goodbye, Max, tell us, what happy moment are you taking from today's recording?
My happy moment was when you told the story about Pepper stealing the snowman's carrot. I could imagine it perfectly.
Pepper brings happiness everywhere.
She should have her own show.
Maybe one day. And what about you, Anne? What happy moment did you have during this recording? I think for me, it was when you described the rainy coffee shop scene. It felt so warm and peaceful. I love stories like that.
So, even our conversation created new happy moments.
Yes, and that's a beautiful way to finish today's lesson.
All right, dear viewers, thank you for spending this time with us. We hope you learned new vocabulary and felt a little happier along the way.
Remember to write your happy moment in the comments. And if you want more English lessons like this one, subscribe, like, and stay tuned.
We'll see you in the next episode.
And until then,
Stay positive, stay motivated, and keep learning.
bye.